To the Middle East now, and a stunning escalation in Israel's fight against the Iran-backed terror group Hezbollah. Tonight, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said his country had, quote, settled the score with the killing of the group's longtime leader, Hassan Nasrallah. Netanyahu called it an historic turning point. But Iran's supreme leader is vowing that Nasrallah's death will not go unavenged. CBS's Imtiaz Tyab is in Beirut and has the latest.
Good evening. Well, Israeli airstrikes continue to devastate neighborhoods across Beirut tonight, just hours after Hezbollah confirmed its longtime leader, Hassan Nasrallah, had been killed in Friday's massive Israeli strike. A stunning escalation, now fueling fears of an all-out regional war.
Amid the staggering wreckage of Israel's devastating airstrikes, an outpouring of grief as a small group of Hezbollah supporters gathered amid the jagged concrete and twisted metal to mourn a towering figure who was seemingly invincible. But Hassan Nasrallah ultimately was no match for Israel's military might or its breathtaking intelligence capabilities, as Israel somehow found and assassinated him at a time of sky-high tensions. The Lebanon-based Hezbollah, designated as a terrorist organization by the U.S., is backed by Iran. And Nasrallah has been its leader for 32 years. Undeniably charismatic, some say messiah-like to his legions of followers from the Shia sect of Islam. The religious cleric's fiery speeches, like this one we attended in August,
as supporters of Hezbollah,
were among the most closely followed of any Arab leader. But to his enemies, he was a fierce foe of Israel, one who violently challenged Israeli and American interests across the region for decades. With him dead, the future of the group now hangs in the balance.
This is not a one-man show.
Rami Khoury is a Middle East analyst.
Nasrallah is an inspiring figure. He's their public face. He's the one who speaks on TV to the Lebanese and the people all over the Arab world. But he's not the sole autocratic decision maker.
While Hezbollah's future leadership may be in question, what's not is Nasrallah's transformation of the group from a resistance militia of small cells to one of the world's most sophisticated and well-armed non-state fighting forces. But for Israel, his killing and the assassinations of several of Hezbollah's top commanders is aimed at bringing an end to the near-daily cross-border fire, which began the day after Hamas's October 7th attacks and sees 60,000 Israelis displaced from their homes return. As Israeli warplanes continue to carry out devastating strikes across Lebanon's south and in the capital. And as Nasrallah's supporters struggle to come to terms with his killing.
Now, it isn't immediately clear who will succeed Hassan Nasrallah, but President Biden has said his killing was a, quote, measure of justice, and that he wants to see ceasefires in both Gaza and Lebanon, Nancy, for the Middle East to, in his words, gain greater stability.
Imtiaz Tyab, thank you.